Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for another apartment renovation. And we're actually at Jasmine Suites, and we're making a kind of, I guess we can call it a loft because it is a lofted area, but it's kind of like a lofted studio apartment. And I had someone request a more like pastel, quote unquote, girly gamer apartment with the new comfy gamer kit. I kept calling it the cozy gamer kit. Don't know why, but that's what I decided to do here. So I actually sectioned off a good chunk of this apartment unit. So if you're familiar with this one, it's a very long, pretty big apartment. And I went ahead and I pretty much cut it in half. And what I do is I use a platform to kind of fill the space to make it look like it is actually a studio. And there's a lot less space to work with here, as you can see. It's a nice little trick if you want a smaller apartment in Myshuno specifically, because the apartments there can be pretty big. And I've done this before. I think I did like a little artist studio apartment at one point a couple of years ago, or maybe last year, I can't even remember, and a little like NYC inspired apartment as well. So this is definitely something that I am fond of, I suppose, when I want to do a very quick renovation. But anyway, we are working on the living and kitchen space right now, and everything is very like pinky and salmony, but we bring in a lot more color very soon. So I changed the swatches of these couches from the Cozy Kitsch kit. See, this is why I thought the gaming kit was the Cozy Gamer kit, but it's not, it's the Comfy Gamer kit. Anyway, I could just keep going on and on about it because all the names are starting to just like mold into one in my brain. But we have a little island here for the dining space. And then we actually have like a decent sized living space as well. I think especially for a studio, because we got the full 3-seater couch and a love seat. And then I use these curtains from high school years that I've been using so much lately. So I'm sorry, it's probably a bit overkill, but I really love them. And I explained this in another voiceover, I think, where when we first got high school years, I did not like these curtains, and now I absolutely love them. And it's just funny how those things change so quickly. But here I am making a little built-in unit for the TV space. And I had someone inquire about this on my other gamer apartment that I did the day that the kit came out. And this TV is from the Party Essentials kit. I think I'm sick of saying kit. I've reached that point. It's official. As of right now, I think I'm sick of saying the word kit. Think I'm done. But as you can see, we are just decorating this little like storage unit display case thing. It's not technically built in and modular with these pieces from Dream Home Decorator, but I thought it looked really nice. I thought it worked. Instead of having it near the computer space, which is up in the loft with the bed, I just didn't think I really had the space to do it where it was on full display for everyone to enjoy. I suppose like if the sim had any friends over or anything, this would really be the place to display it. But I thought it was a nice use to kind of put it here. I also added some more pillows to this couch just to bring in some more color. I considered doing it here, but I like the pillows that are on this version of the couch, the 3-seater. So I just kind of left it be. And then I just decorated the coffee table a bit. And I was honestly really all over the place for this build, primarily because I would find something in the catalog, want to use it later. I didn't focus on like one space at a time. I kind of laid out the kitchen and living space, and then I decorated the living room, went up to the bedroom lofted gaming space, and then I think I clutter the kitchen as the last thing, which I don't know why I've been doing this as of late. I've been cluttering up kitchens as like the last move before I go to a backyard or something for a full build. I never do that. I usually start with the living room or the kitchen, and I complete those rooms before I move on, unless I get super stuck, which was not the case here. So it was a little bit different for me. It was kind of an odd process, and I think I was a bit uncomfortable with a lot of these light, bright colors, to be frank. Like, I'm good with color. I can play around with color, but more of these pastel-y, washed out colors, I want to put something in the midst of all of it to like bring out a saturated punch, like this curtain, for example, or the chair that I end up putting in the corner. I was thinking about this eggshell one here because it has like the little fairy lights and everything, but I used this one from the Pastel Pop kit to bring in some bright orange compared to the very like yellow, the washed out yellow on the bed and the rug. I think that's it. Like working in pastels is difficult for me because I feel like everything is washed out. But you know what? It could be because of like the reshade I use too. You know what I mean? My perception could be a little bit off because I do use a GShade preset. I use Aries by Urban, and I've had a couple of questions about this too. This just turned into me addressing like random questions I've gotten in videos over the past couple of weeks. I do use Aries by Urban, and I made no adjustments to it. I've had a few folks ask me what adjustments I've made because when they put it in their game, it doesn't look exactly the same. But you also have to remember we have like different monitors and stuff like that. So the colors are going to look a little bit different. I don't know if that necessarily impacts recording. I would assume it does. I sound super ignorant when it comes to technology because I am. But yeah, I made no adjustments to that preset at all. It is just default in GShade, and this is how it looks in my game. So if you're wondering, that's what I use. But as you can see, we're decorating the bedroom and the little gaming space. I did make some adjustments off camera, like I added these bookshelves and I changed up the bed to kind of tone things back a little bit. I was gonna go really overboard with patterns for the comforter, but I liked this one from high school years. I liked the other one too, but this one I think with just the wood tones, it's a little bit more neutralized instead of the kind of like fancy metal frame on the other bed that we had, which I really like, but I think this doesn't draw the eye to the bed and it allows the room to just kind of breathe a bit instead of the eye being drawn to the bed. And then this is of course the little gaming space. So I use a lot of things from that new kit. I tried to use as many as I possibly could, but I didn't use absolutely everything. I just wanted it to look like this sim loves to game, loves to stream, spends a lot of time up in this little lofted area, but that it really is a core part of their personality, and that's really shown in all of their decorations in their little studio. And I just really liked it. It wouldn't really be my style per se. I don't think I would go with the gamer apartment I made before. I don't think teal and black would be my choices of color, but I would definitely go a little bit darker. My gaming setup, for anybody wondering, is extremely basic, not cohesive whatsoever, and looks like a mess. I've got 2 monitors that are black, even though I really want like white monitors. I've got 0 cable management. It's like really embarrassing. I have like no cable management. My mic is pink, even though I don't like pink. I got this like special edition Elgato pink wave mic, which I love. But like the mic arm I have is black. Like nothing matches. Do you know what I mean? It's very hodgepodge, and I'm fine with that. I don't need an aesthetic gaming setup whatsoever. But as you can see, we're now just adding a few clutter items to the kitchen. I did, of course, want to be cognizant of having at least one countertop open for your Sims to prepare food. So most of the clutter is over in this corner. And I also gave them a coffee maker from the bistro one. I'm not going to say that word again. I'm not going to say it again. I refuse. I said it too much. I'm sick of saying it. But I really like that coffee maker. And then we just quickly decorate the hallway and the bathroom. And the hallway is honestly super boring. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I've got some of the gaming posters for like the Sims games up there. We have a plant, and then I put a mirror, I think, near the door that leads to the bathroom. And that's pretty much it. And it's really difficult with this wall height because you can't see where things are being placed on the wall, like at what height, because you need the walls up and it's just difficult to gauge. But I didn't want to go overboard with decorations because I really didn't have the space. And I also had a closet over there, which I blocked with a plant on purpose because those closets don't allow your Sims to actually change their outfit. So what's the point? And then we just decorate the bathroom, which is of course a full bathroom with shower tub combo and everything else that your Sims need. But this is pretty much the end of this apartment renovation. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Your words so much the feeling. Paint a picture for